Hello everyone, LRon here with part 61 of my Total Terraria World Annihilation. So, now on to the topic of Demon Souls. Now, I'm going to give a disclaimer or warning or something along those lines. I have a lot of bad things to say about it, so if you are one of the fanatics of it, you may want to mute the video at this point, because I will be talking deep trash about you. Alright? Are you guys all muted? Good. Alright. So, Demon Souls is a poorly designed shitstorm that has wonky controls, extremely unforgiving policies, and most loopholes that compensate for the failings of the design of the game have been patched out. So the example that I give for that patch out business is they made the game retarded when it came to using ranged items. If you want to cast a spell on an opponent, even if you're 3 feet away, you need to lock on target. Otherwise, it's going to guaranteed miss, which is the dumbest mechanic in the universe. And they don't have a manual aim option for anything except for the bow. Now, historically, like 6 years ago, according to the forums, if you wanted to be a pure sniper mage, you would need to own either a bow or a spyglass, and use those items to basically cherry pick the camera into the exact direction that you want to fire, and it will end up firing wherever you aimed. That's no longer the case. So they took a perfectly good workaround to the fuck up of not giving us a manual aim button and patched it out. And now, my first major grievance that I had, it's kind of interesting that I'm listing my first grievance as the second thing that I complain about, but it rolls a little better than that. I like this. Is that in the tutorial, there was a boss that killed me, which is great. Okay, I get to go and visit the Nexus and all that great stuff, and, you know, learn the consequences of death, but they won't let me go back and fight that boss again. Because, you know, they only give you the option of 1-1. And then when you beat 1-1, they give you, you know, 1-2, and then 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, and 5-1. But that's, you know, as cool as that may sound, I want to go back to 0 and kill that boss. I want to kill the 0-1 boss. And they don't seem to want to let me do that. So I am missing out on content because they fucked up and refused to let me have it. And so now let's get into proper, like, first night experience post-tutorial. After 4 hours of playing, it was essentially the same story over and over. Fight-aways, gain a bunch of souls, die, get back to where my corpse was, pick up the souls, amass about 2,000 to 3,000 souls, die, fail to get corpse, die some stupid death that shouldn't have happened, rinse and repeat. So probably like 10 minutes before it was time for me to stop for the night and go to sleep, I was fortunate enough to find the lever that gives you the first shortcut. If I did not get that lever that night, I would have quit forever. Because I had less than 0 to show for an entire night's of playing. I mean, like, at that point, at the point, 30 seconds prior to finding the lever, I really thought to myself, starting over would probably put me in a better position than I am now. But I did find the lever, so that gave me this sense of progress. Enough sense of progress to make me come and play a second night. Which, after less struggles than the first night, I was able to unlock another shortcut and even defeat the 1-1 boss. It's like, okay, great. So now I could finally actually use souls and, do stuff. But it should also probably be noted that it was extremely difficult to even get the sequencing right after killing the first boss to even get myself in a position to start leveling up. They hide the person you need to talk to advance the storyline so well, I had to actually go to YouTube to find it. The only game that, is given a equal or worse first-time user experience, in terms of giving you jack shit information and expecting you to magically know everything from the start, would have to be EverQuest. But then EverQuest, you have to add on the fact that they give you the shittiest layout of your interface possible, and it would take 30 minutes to go from the starting layout to a layout that's I would deem reasonable. It's probably also worth noting that while EverQuest has still done nothing on the front of improving the default user interface layout, they have established 3 different major iterations of a tutorial since my first playing in 2002. So at least they are now taking steps in the correct direction for new players. So Demon Souls definitely gets the gold medal for present day least information given when information is essential to the game. That's it for this video. See you next video.